Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna see how we can set up a Node.js and Express API with TypeScript. Basically, in this tutorial, I will show you how to set up it with nodemon or TS node, so you don't have to keep rerunning your application after stopping the server. And okay, so first we will do npm init. So as you see, I am in my JS folder in my terminal and in my VS Code, and then I will do npm init basic steps. I'm just gonna install Express, and this is my dependency. But then I'm gonna say npm install TypeScript nodemon ts node at types/node, and then I'm gonna install them as a dev dependencies. Okay, so after this, let's go to our package.json, and we're gonna remove this whatever script we have, and we're gonna put dev or whatever script you would like to have. You can have it. I'm gonna use dev. Now what I'm gonna use here is I'm gonna say nodemon and -e, which means it's a flag to execute. Now I'm going to define what kind of files I want it to execute. I want it to execute my TypeScript files. So this is what I will have as a TS. Now let's create a index.ts file. Okay, here I'm just going to say const express require express, and then app is equal to express app.listen, and let's use 9000 console.log, and app is running at localhost localhost 9000. So let's go to our package.json and see the script. So we have nodemon execute ts. Okay, let's get our terminal back. So if I try to run npm run dev, it's probably gonna fail. Okay, because we did install the ts node application, sorry, ts node library, but we have to connect it with the nodemon, so it it helps us to run the TypeScript files. Okay, so for that we will have to create a nodemon.json file, and here we have to copy paste some code that I found on the ts nodes documentation and nodemon's documentation. So this is what we have. So we are saying that watch, right? So this is the files and folders that I want to watch. Currently I don't have a source folder, but if you have a source folder or app folder, any kind of folder that contains all the other files of your API, you will change this file, this name to that name. So for now I don't have it, but I usually have that folder, so I will put a source folder. I will create a source folder. Now I want to ignore these types of files, these spec files, any kind of file that you don't want the server to restart for. You can put it here. Usually this is the I just copy pasted it from the documentation from nodemon's website, and this is the command that will execute my um, server. So ts node index.ts. So please make sure that this name and the path that we have here is should exactly be same as the main file that you want to run. So if index.ts is in the root, I will say index.ts like this. Otherwise I will have to define the path where my index.ts file is. Now if I go and run my application again, now it will start running at my localhost 9000. Okay, so see, it's running. Now let me make some change, right? And let me just increase the size of this, and I'm just gonna make a small change that app will again running, right? And you see it automatically restarted. And let's create a new file in this one, and it's already doing that. And I will say console.log new.ts. Okay, and I'm just gonna require src new, and you see the new.ts console log that I had here. So in this file, I said that every file in my source folder or in nested source folders, it will watch those files. If I change anything, it will restart the server, but it will ignore some of the files that I don't want to watch. You can put anything here. You can do like this, separate by commas if you have multiple folders and which are not in under the same folder. This is the main command that will run when we run npm run dev, because then we will try to execute nodemon, and then nodemon will look for this configuration, and then it executes this file exactly right here. Okay, so this is the tutorial where we now have set up our nodejs API server with the TypeScript and nodemon and ts node. So we will have this for the development, then we can run our app server again and again. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.